Okay, namaste everybody. Today the word we are going to have is Durgamaangi. Simple 2 words, but there's an ocean of meaning there. Durgama Angi. Anga. What is Anga? Anga means limbs. Actually, Anga means part, like in Vedanga. Vedanga, there are six different Vedangas which form a part of Vedic literature. So Anga means part. Anga also means limbs, like our hands and feet are part of our body, so they are Anga. Okay. And then there are some more. There used to be an Anga Desh also in ancient India. So there was a geographical area called Anga, and all kinds of meanings are there. But here we are looking at a part or limbs. So Durgama Angi, what does it mean? The one Durgamani Angani Yasyaha Sa. That is how it will signify. Durgamani Angani Yasyaha Sa. So, in other words, her limbs are endowed with tremendous strength and invincibility. Durgama, as we have seen, Gama Gacha, to go. So something that we cannot reach, that is invincible. Durga has Durgamata. So she is invincible. Okay. So one who is, her limbs are very strong. She is a very powerful person. Now limbs can also be taken as dimensions. Like the dimensions of one's being. Okay. So looking at physically, she's a very powerful she's a very powerful deity. She possesses the feminine prowess, determination, wisdom, all kinds of mental strength and physical strength she has. She is so powerful, she can wield all sorts of weapons, as we saw yesterday. She wins in wars. She has that kind of ability. So physically, she is that strong. Now, and in Chandi Kavacha, if we look at Chandi Kavacha has devoted 17 verses in which the devotee, the bhakta, makes a prayer to Chandi to give him physical strength. And each body part, from the hair, from nail, from your eyelids, every single part, the smallest part of the body, the devotee requests that Chandi to make it strong. Not only that, one's own kapha pitta, vata kapha pitta, even that the devotee asks the blessings of Chandi to make it strong. Sattva rajatama, all the gunas, everything. So 17 verses, shlokas have been devoted to that. So that is her physical prowess. Then with that kind of prowess, which she can make the devotee strong, she can also make strong all the dimensions of the devotee's own being. Like we always talk about growth, the personal growth, all spiritual growth, all kinds of growth. So that is a dimension of being. And Durga can bestow her blessings on us to develop all kinds of dimensions which we are motivated to pursue. If we are motivated to pursue spiritual power, I mean spiritual enhancement, yes, Durga will grant us blessings to do that. If we want to excel in our careers, in our own relationships, for example, whatever we want to do physically and mentally, and if we concentrate on the Durga's powers, Durga can gladly, lovingly, with her motherly love and motherly compassion, can bestow on us that kind of strength also. So developing, so she is the epitome of strength, possessed of very strong powers in her limbs, and she is also possessed of qualities that can help us develop the dimensions of our being. That is the significance of Durgamaangi. Durgamaangi, Durgamaangi.
Beautiful, beautiful. बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर. So, दुर्गमांगी के सभी अंगों का इन्होंने बहुत उत्कृष्ट वर्णन किया है. क्यों? It was a very nice description of all the dimensions of the word Durgamaangi. Because Of course, this can never be a complete description, because any description by its very fact of being a description always is incomplete, because it's only the experience which is complete. No matter how beautifully we explain the sweetness of jaggery, it is incomplete. It's only the experience which makes it complete. And it is the beauty that Devi of all has the highest power to grant that to us. She can grant us the strength. She can allow us the wisdom. She can grant us the fortitude. And when we make a mistake, she grants us this ability to get up once again and move forward. All these are very, very essential. And also, they are very rare in today's times, in all times, because sattva is always 1%, rajas is 30 to 40%, and tamas is 50 to 60%. That is the percentage which is there in all times. But that is also the strength. 1% of sattva has the ability to regulate 99% of rajas and tamas. So our journey has to be towards this sattva. And to do that, we need to know what are our different dimensions, what are our different parts, what are our different, aspects. These need to be, first we need to know about them. And having known about them, we need to connect to them and then learn to utilize them properly. I have been given a sword. That sword is not meant so that I can bully people and get my way done. I have been given the uniform of a police officer. It's not so that I can go around bullying people and making money. No, my dharma is different. So I need to connect to this aspect of mine. This is an anga of mine. Protectiveness, taking care of others, and also the wisdom to use this strength in the correct manner. If I don't have that discrimination, then I'm gone. Who will give that? Who will strengthen me in that manner? It is Durga. This aspect of Durga, who herself is replete with amazing dimensions, and all her limbs are endowed with great strong weapons. And she also makes us in the same manner, whatever capacity we have, with correct wisdom. Durga did not go and kill the devatas, she killed the demons. Why? Oh, the devatas were much easier to kill, and she could have, shown her bullied, and she could have become a boss over there. But no, that was not her intention. Her intention was Dushtanam Daityanashaya. Why? Because they are not good for the society. So how can we also get that what is correct to be done? Discrimination. She is the one who gives us that aspect also. So this is Durgamaangi, multiple layers of information. And that is what we have to try and let it sink in, let it soak in, so that bit by bit, these qualities start coming alive in us, spontaneously, naturally, without creating many ripples in our existing life and living patterns. That is Durgamaangi. And with this, let us pray that she grants us that grace to make that step ahead. Namo Narayan. And before we go ahead, Hannah had asked a question. Hannah, please, can you?
Yes, sir. Namo Narayan.
Namo
I
Narayan.
have two quick questions. One that I was related to what you said about the Vishuddhi chakra, the throat chakra. So how do you get that, activate that chakra?
आसन करो, मंत्र जपो, ध्यान करो जी। जिस हाल में, जिस चाल में, जिस ढाल में रहो, आसन करो, मंत्र जपो, ध्यान करो जी। Yoga is the way. Because why is yoga so helpful? Because the way our lives are, it is not so easy. And therefore, adopting a yogic lifestyle. Adopting a yogic lifestyle does not mean wearing geru and doing shaving your head and becoming, oh, I'm so holy and pure and nice. No, no. That means actually bringing and connecting to that activity within. The chakras, they are there in the body. The Kundalini Shakti is there in the body and it is functioning, but it is functioning at a very minuscule level. We need to refine it and activate it. But if we refine and activate without prior preparations, then if you have a 50,000 volt line passing through a 220 volt wire, what is going to happen? There's going to be a fuse.
Yes.
So it's not beneficial. So first, we need to reinforce and strengthen the wires, which is what asana, pranayam, pratyahar, all these do. We have the Shat Karmas, we have the Yam Niyam, Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Karma Yoga. All these do the same. Purification on the physical level, purification on the mental level, purification on the psychic level, purification of the karmas. Then there is this energy and the channel which is created. And the moment this channel is created, boom, it happens automatically. So an integrated practice of a little bit of asana, a little bit of pranayam, a little bit of mantra, a little bit of higher practices, a little bit of karma yoga. Why? Because karma yoga is one of the most powerful, practical, and amazing methods of karma kshaya. I have accrued some karma in the past, and I have to face that. How can I get rid of that karma without actually facing it? That is karma yoga. That is the tapasya. So that is what we need to do. And in Kali Yuga, the most powerful, bhakti. Bhakti is connecting to that higher divine dimension of ourselves. In Sufism, there are two types of love. Ishq मजाजी एंड इश्क हकीकी। इश्क तो सबको मालूम है इश्क क्या होता है। इश्क मजाजी यानी जो बाहर में दिख रहा है वो मजाजी, द मंडेन वर्ल्ड। When we direct our emotions to the mundane world, that is worldliness. But when we transmute our emotions and direct them to that one hakikat which is present. What is that one ultimate truth? That is the
That
divine
you-
being.
Yeah.
Huh? You call it by any name, supreme consciousness, or so many names. But we are referring to that one real eternal truth. When we direct our emotions to that, then that is known as bhakti. And there are so many people. I forget the name of one great Sufi saint. I think he was in the 14th century. And he used to say, An al Haq, An al Haq. So much so that the Muslim king of that time, he was extremely angry because it went against the precepts what was being taught to them. And he said that you have to take your words back or I'm going to slay you alive. I will peel off the skin, peel off your muscles, bit by bit, I will peel you off. He said, go ahead. The truth is that, Anal Haq. And they started peeling him alive. As the skin was peeled out and thrown away, from the skin came the words, Anal Haq, Anal Haq. Every part of the body which was taken out was just saying, Anal Haq, Anal Haq. Because for him, it was not an intellectual concept. It was a reality. उनके रोम रोम में वो घुस गया था, and that was vibrating. That vibration gave the sound, Anal Haq, Anal Haq. That is bhakti. When you are completely connected with that reality. So bhakti in today's times is very powerful, because in today's times, our emotions have really gotten out of hand. Emotions are the most important thing. Duty is no longer important. Other principles in life are no longer important. And these emotions are unruly. They lead us astray. It is bhakti which refines these emotions so that we can make our life beautiful and connect to those higher aspects of our life, which bring out the beauty, the glory, and the hidden dimensions, the hidden genius within us. So that is how we should connect to those aspects which were spoken of in like Nilakantha Vishuddhi Chakra.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Namo Narayan.
Namo Narayana.
And let us now meet tomorrow
Namo Narayana,
at
Swamiji.
the same